Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today we're playing on the Mega Drive. As you can see by the screen, we're playing ToeJam and Earl. This is actually replacing an early video I did of this game. Hopefully it's going to be a lot better. But it's a tough game, but a really good fun game. And this is Jamie Porter's Games, ToeJam and Earl, Mega Drive. Let's go. Okay, this is the game. This is ToeJam and Earl on the Mega Drive. ToeJam and Earl is an action game developed by ToeJam and Earl Productions, published by Sega for the Sega Mega Drive Genesis console, released in 1991. It centres on ToeJam and Earl, alien rappers who have crash landed on Earth. As they attempt to escape the planet, the player assumes the role of either character, collecting pieces for the wrecked spaceship. There's 25 levels, we're off the mark. That one was incredibly short and sweet, but there we go. Stage 2. ToeJam and Earl's design was heavily influenced by the role-playing video game Rogue, and took from it such features as the random generation of levels and items. Its references and parodies 1980s and early 90s urban culture, and is set to a fun soundtrack. Right, there's 25 levels in this game. Some of them have parts for a spaceship, and some of them do not. We're off the mark with a rocket ship windshield. Nice. Or jamming, as he says. Once you have it, we go and find the elevator. The game was positively received by critics who praised its originality, soundtrack, humour and two-player cooperative mode. It attained sleeper hit status, despite low initial sales, and the protagonists were used as mascots by Sega. ToeJam and Earl was followed by two sequels, ToeJam and Earl in Panic on Funktron, and ToeJam and Earl 3 Mission to Earth, released for the Sega Genesis and Xbox respectively. The sequel's commercial as a critical success was mixed. The fourth title was without Sega's involvement. ToeJam and Earl Back in the Groove was released on March the 1st, 2019 with funds from Kickstarter. The game was re-released for the Wii's Virtual Console in December 2006 and re-released again for PlayStation Network and Xbox Live Arcade in November 2012. There we go. Level 3. Right, no parts here. All we've got to do is find the elevator. Now, ToeJam and Earl was called a surreal, comic satire and a daringly misanthropic commentary on earthly life. ToeJam is red and has 3 legs. Earl is orange and fat. ToeJam wears a gold medallion and backwards baseball cap, while Earl is marked by high tops and oversized glasses. Both are over the top of all proportions of 1990s urban culture. Their speech features California slang. The game is set to a soundtrack which has been described both as jazz funk and as hip hop. For the game's unique sound, composer John Barker was inspired by Herbie Hancock and the Headhunters. There we go, another short and sweet, but no parts here. Okay, level 4, no parts here. All we've got to find is the elevator door. So I'm using ToeJam, the other one is Earl, but I think ToeJam is faster, but then you expect that having 3 legs. Now he has 3 lives. Now your lives are those red stars. To the right of that is our current level, which is 4, and to the left of your stars is our energy, and above that is our rating. At the moment, ToeJam, you are a wiener. That's a good thing. We can build on that over the course of the game. There's our first enemy, which is a hamster in a ball. These creatures are the most least intelligent of all the enemies in the game. Trapped inside a clear plastic ball, the giant hamster can run continuously, trying to get away from the ball, and will try and flatten you. We don't want that. Now you can sneak past them, but only when they're sleeping. Our second enemy is here, which is called a Cupid. He will fire arrows at ToeJam and Earl, and if it hits you, your character will fall in love, which will then randomise your control scheme, but does wear off over time. There we go, no parts, all we've got to do is go to the elevator door, up we go to level 5. Level 5. No parts to be found here, we go to the elevator door, and if you press A, your character can sneak. And we do that by getting past enemies that are asleep. You don't be waking up sleeping enemies, including the insane dentist. There he is asleep, with his feet in the air, laying on his back, a bit like a dead beetle. Avoid him at all costs. This earth creature is particularly sneaky. Under the guise of fixing your teeth, he delights in inflicting as much pain as humanly possible. After drilling you with his oversized workman's drill, he will stop, cackle and gloat, and this is your way of escaping. Now, most of the enemies can't go down these narrow passageways, so that does work to yours and Earl's advantage. Another thing that works to your advantage is roads. When you're walking along the road, you can move a lot faster, making you move around the area a lot quicker. Right, another enemy. This is the Crazed Shopper. This creature is actually a relatively minimal threat. She is in a constant state of blind frenzy and will usually be only marginally aware of your presence. This distracted or crazed state of mind is often aggravated even further by the presence of a screaming young human, usually propelled by the shopper as a mental conveyance called a shopping basket. There we go. No items have been collected here. We go to the elevator door. Up we go to level 6. Level 6. Right, a piece is present on this level. Let's go and get it. Now, we're very close to getting a upgrade, a rank up. You know when it happens, because it looks like the 4th of July. There is a little devil. This earth creature has been named a little devil. Some scholars believe it's due to the fact that he is small, red, has horns, has a tail, and is holding a pitchfork. Others believe that it's the fact that he is a creature that is particularly mischievous and annoying. Right, we've upgraded. We are now a doofus. That's a good thing. When you get 3 rank ups, you get additional life. Now, energy needs to be topped up by picking up food, but make sure it's good food, not bad food. Now, normally you shouldn't pick food up before and eat it, but we're going to make an exception here. Now, some areas are hidden, and when you walk near it, that will provide you with more platforms. Now, if you press the C button, it brings up your map, which at the moment looks like a game of catchphrase, which was a TV programme in the old days. Now, you can't see a lot of it, but walking around will provide you with more squares. Other way you can do it is by using a present, and the third way is picking up a ringing telephone. But only when it's ringing. Pick it up when it's ringing, and it'll give you another 6 squares, and they're random each time. At the moment, we don't need it, but here is the next piece. What we got this time? A left megawatt speaker. Nice. Jamming. Right, now we've got to find the elevator. Now watch out for moles. There's a mole. Now the mole will dig underground and cannot be attacked while underground. He will try and burrow underneath you and steal your presents. And stolen presents cannot be retrieved. There we go. Right, energy is taking a big hit due to the Boogie Boogie ban. And also, my presents have been stolen. So, at this early stage, it's not too bad. So we need to top up our energy. Now, if it's a big piece of food, like a cake, that'll probably replenish quite a lot of your energy. If it's something small, like a candy cane, probably not very much. Now, this might look like sand. It's not sand, it's actually custard. Now, as Brainiac confirmed in one of the episodes, you can walk on custard without sinking through it. But if you stop walking, then you will sink through it. And when you sink through it, you won't be killed, but you will fall to the previous level. Now, that's going to give you more work to do. So you're doing falling through custard. There we go, we arrive at the next door. We have another piece to our spaceship. There we go. 7 on the way. Level 7. Energy is poo. We need some food, but no parts to find here. Now, unfortunately, you can't just eat custard off the floor. Even though it does count as food, you can't in this game. Now, watch out for bees. Now, bees are evil. Bees do high damage and come after the player quickly. Try and keep as much distance between them as you possibly can, or use rose bushes. And that brings us on to the subject of presents. This game has a lot of presents. More presents than Father Christmas. Now, the problem with presents is they can be good or they can be bad. But what I love about this game is the fact they're different each time. And the only way to know is by actually activating one. Now, when you press B, it brings up your presents. At the moment, they have question marks. So we're just going to go for one and risk it for a biscuit. And that is a decoy, which is fantastic because that draws the bees to it. Now, once you've used one and you know what it is, then that helps for future times. But some of them are actually really, really bad. In fact, there's actually one that doesn't actually kill you. You'll be killed by a present. So that one works well. So the decoy works to my advantages. The bees were now drawn towards that and not me. Now these dancers are okay, provided there's no other enemies nearby. Because when you're nearby a dancer, he'll start to dance. And when you're dancing, you can't control your character. So that leaves you open for enemy attacks. But if there's no enemies nearby, then you're okay. Right, is that a kebab? Not bad. Oh, it's a watermelon. Looked like a kebab to me. Right, so we've got to find this elevator. Also, you can also pick up money. Now, money we use to buy additional things. We have a buck. There is the exit door. We open the door. Energy is a little bit better. We go up to level 8. Stage 8. In the game's opening sequence, ToeJam explains that Earl's erratic piloting abilities have resulted in a crash landing on planet Earth. He says they must find the widely scattered pieces of their spacecraft wreckage and return to the home planet Funkatron. The player guides the characters as they avoid Earth's antagonist inhabitants and search for the debris. Should the player succeed, the final sequence depicts ToeJam and Earl escaping the planet in a reconstructed spacecraft. Under the player's control, the characters proceed across a purple landscape representing Funkatron and are greeted by their friends and their families. There we go. Right, tornado. Technically speaking, the tornado is not much of a creature, it's a phenomenon. In spite of this, many visitors of planet Earth have claimed that tornadoes are intelligent and actually chase visitors and attempt to sweep them up. It doesn't kill you. It doesn't kill you at all. The problem is where it puts you. It can put you absolutely anywhere. It can put you on the grass. It can put you on the custard. Or worse, put you in water. Or worse than that, off a cliff edge. Right, pick up some money. Right, we have chickens with waters. These earthlings are only slightly less intelligent than the humans of planet Earth. But unfortunately, they're equally as aggressive. These roving bands of poultry under the countryside wander around looking for opportunities to launch their tomato launching mortars. And when they do this, they become excited and cluck uncontrollably. Right, the ending is in my sights. We have another tornado. Shall I use a present? Yes. We'll go for this one, whatever it is. A gecko blaster. That works to my advantage. That stalls them. There we go. That even stalls tornadoes. And there's another one. Let's get to the door quickly before we get sucked up and taken for another ride. Quickly, quickly. Go, go, go. We're sinking as well. There we go. Superb. ToeJam, you're still a doofus, but your energy is not good. Stage 9. No pieces here. We just find the exit. That's not all doom and gloom when it comes to enemies, because not all of them are enemies. We have an opera singer. Now, she's not an enemy. She can actually work to your advantage. But there's a twist to this tale. Only if you pay her $3. Now, what she does is, she'll sing. Sing very, very loudly and kill all enemies on the screen. But there's nothing to kill here. So I'm just going to progress. Save my money. Now, my health is actually maxed out, but if you eat a fishbone, which is bad food, that's going to hurt you. Right, we also have the Fat Man and Mower, which is one of the worst in this game. You'll be squished by him, he'll squish you like a pancake. There we go. Short and sweet, we're out of there. Stage 10, a ship piece is here. Now, power-ups are contained in wrapped presents, which are categorised by appearance. The contents of the present are unknown to the player until it's opened. Afterwards, all presents of that appearance are then identified. Presents with a question mark can hold any item at random, so the contents cannot be identified on sight alone. Identification of presents' contents is an essential gameplay mechanic. Each power has its own unique effect, while one might increase your player's speed, or others must distract enemies. Certain presents contain half power-ups, such as loss of a life or a randomizer, which resets the identification of all presents. In the game's cooperative mode, if one player opens a present in the vicinity of the other, its contents will affect both characters. As the player opens more presents, the chances of accidentally opening a randomizer are increased, which prevents the game from being easier as more presents are identified. Right, on we go. Lots of custard. Right, we have Santa Claus, and you can actually steal presents from Santa Claus, as you heard right, but only by sneaking up on him. Now, when he's looking around, stand perfectly still. When he's looking into his sack, you can sneak. When you successfully do it, you'll steal from him. Success! There we go, we've got 3 out of that. There we go, he flies away on his jetpack. Right, we have the item, now we've got to find the elevator. Now we're very close to getting another rank. We're still a doofus though. Right, lots of custard. I want to sink into the custard and go down to the level we did before. Right, we have bumblebees, and this level has lots and lots of water. Now, it's never going to be plain and sailing with water, but you can actually swim in this game. But when you go into the water, your energy bar will turn into an oxygen bar. So whatever energy you have at that time will determine how much oxygen you have. And believe it or not, if you run out of oxygen, that's an instant kill. So if you've got half an energy bar, then you're going to get half an oxygen bar. Right, avoid the tornado. I failed. There we go. Lots and lots and lots of water. Now, if this was Larry Vaughn of Jaws, he'll probably say it's safe to go into the ocean. It's never safe to go into the ocean. There's going to be sharks here. And believe it or not, getting killed by a shark is a deadly thing. Now, there's not loads of them, but it can vary from level to level. Now, every time you get out of the water, and go back into the water, your oxygen is then reset. Right, watch out for sharks. And when nearby, you hear the dum-dum-dum-dum. Right. Now, somewhere in the water facility is the elevator that we require to get out of here. But in the meantime, pick up as many presents as you can. Right, we've actually got too many. Too many presents. Not many children would say they got too many presents. They'll say they haven't got enough. But there we go. We have the part. We go in. We're going to level 11 now. 25 levels in total. What is a good way to start your day? How about being promoted to a point Dexter and gain another extra life? There we go. Punches the air in celebration. I don't blame him. We have another life. We have 4 now. And there's money on the floor. Now, ToeJam and Earl is a 2D game world. Its gameplay mechanics were inspired by Rogue, which has been led to compare to genres like roguelikes or dungeon crawlers. The game contains both single-player and 2-player cooperative mode. The latter display a single screen where both characters are near each other, and then a split screen when they are not. Playing a game with 2 players reveals dialogue and jokes between the characters not heard in a single player. Right, I've been attacked by a mole, but it's fine. I don't think you go down here. At the moment, we have too many presents. We've got to try and use some up. I'm going to pick one at random. We're going to go for, I don't know, go for that one. Which is root beer. Right, when you have root beer, your character will burp. Not the end of the world, but trouble is, if you're trying to sneak up on someone and you burp, that's going to wake them up and let you know you're present. So, never mind. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't kill you or anything like that. But we are burping. Root beer has a burp effect. Right, so we've got to try and find the elevator. Lots of custard, and there's a dancer. And if you get too close to the dancer, you're going to be dancing as well. There we go. Superb. We might be in an elevator. Yes, we are burping, but we're going to level 12. Next level is level 12. And a ship piece is here, as well as a present, but I don't have enough space. You have to use one. I'm still burping. Right, we've got 4 of these bonus hilltops. Let's use one of those up, shall we? Which makes you move very, very faster by using your super speedy shoes. Now, when you're using this, you can actually jump over small gaps. That's a very, very good way of getting away from enemies, especially the worst ones. Right, including moles. Right, there is a piece, but I still don't have enough space for more presents. An amplifier connector thing. Right, we have the Nerd Herd, a cluster of fast-moving nerds that will flatten your player upon impact, dealing some serious damage. It will squish you like a pancake. Right, on we go. Let's find the exit. Okay, it's over here. Now, this does last quite some time, but if you're using it along a road, you can go some serious distance. And some serious speed along those distances. Right, more water. We don't need to go in the water, but there we go. We arrive at the door. We'll be squished by a Nerd Herd. There we go. We're going to level 13 now. ToeJam is a point Dexter. Earl is on vacation. Stage 13, and we start things off with chickens throwing tomatoes at you. And again, you can't eat those tomatoes. And you don't want to eat that manky piece of fish either. Now we have the mailbox monsters. Most Earthling humans are completely unaware of the dangers that are in every time they mail a letter. This is due to the Navalrus mailbox monsters. It disguises itself as a mailbox and waits unsuspecting victims to walk up to it to mail a letter. If one is patient, no one can always tell a mailbox from a mailbox monster. By waiting and watching it, sooner and later the monster will reveal itself by blinking its eyes. Other ways of identifying a monster include making it dance, shooting it, and of course walking straight up to it and hoping for the best. Okay, now I think you can use those to get rid of unwanted presents. Now if you're doing it as a 2-player, I think you can actually give presents to the other character. Or vice versa, I'm sure you can. Right, there is a piece of watermelon, which is not bad. A cake is even better. That will replenish all your energy, which is rewarded with a wow. Right, avoid the evil moles. Avoid the evil chickens. Avoid the evil tomatoes. and don't fall into the custard. Now, you don't hear that every day, now do you? Right, let's find the next item. Right, I'm not far away. So, again, a little bit of backtracking is in order. We don't want to be killed by chickens firing tomatoes from a mortar gun. And we don't want to be having our presents stolen from a mole. Now, he actually behaved himself that time. He didn't go anywhere near me. There we go. Not too shabby at all. 14 on the way. Alright, level 14. No parts to find. Find the exit door. The game is set on Earth, which is represented by a randomly generated island that floats in space. Each one a layer above the last and are connected by elevators. Some islands contain pieces of spacecraft wreckage which the player must find to tend to win the game. The player character drops from the island above if he falls from the island's edge, which then results in the player having to find the previous elevator again. Each island is populated by antagonistic earthlings such as phantom ice cream trucks, aggressive packs of nerds, giant hamsters, bogeymen, men eating mailboxes, chickens armed with mortars that shoot tomatoes. And certain earthlings aid the player. The game has been described as a largely non-violent, as the protagonist can only attack enemies with throwing tomatoes. One of many temporary randomly generated power-ups. Right, I'm living on the edge here. I'm getting attacked by jaws. Now, sometimes you get loads and loads of shots. One, I can handle one. As long as you stay away from it, because they take so much damage. Would you expect? Okay. Health is good. Health is really, really good at the moment. Let's keep it that way. Now, some of these platforms are a lot further than others, which means it's going to be a lot of swimming. And when you have an evil shark nearby, you don't really swim in too long distances. But the exit is actually somewhere in the middle of this ocean, and amongst all this, you do find the occasional piece of money. Now, some characters do help you, and you have to pay them to do so. However, I've not seen very many, but the best one is the Carrot Man, and he'll actually allow you to buy a present, and you can actually see what it is before actually using it. And that's a good way, because that way you can find out if something's good or it's bad. Now, I'm going to wait patiently, wait for Jaws 1 and Jaws 2 to depart. Now, if I had a flying ability, I'll just fly over there. Yeah, we've got to try and draw their attention away. Don't stay in the water too long, Jamie, because you need oxygen. They might be an alien, but they do need oxygen to breathe. There is the exit door. Whee! There we go. Alive and well. Stage 15 with a dancer as well as a piece to our spaceship. Now, before we keep away from the dancer, we won't be dancing. Okay, stick to the road. It makes for much quicker movement. Right, we have chickens with mortars. Let's see what else we got in our possession. 2 of those. What's that? We have a door. Okay, we go for the door, which takes us somewhere completely different. Which works to my advantage there. Right, on we go. Let's go find the next piece. How lucky is that? There we go. There's a burger on the floor next to an evil bin. Forward stabilizing unit. Nice. Now we need to find the exit door. And there's a ringing telephone. I don't know where... Oh, there it is. There it is. There we are. There we go. It reveals a few more squares. Doesn't really help me because I need to go down the bottom left side of the screen. Now, hoping there's going to be some secret passageways. No enemies around here at the moment of time. There's another present. But once you found out what one present is, then any more you get of that one, then you know what it is. Now, this will actually kill all enemies on the screen when you pay her $3. Again, there's nothing here to kill, so not particularly good placement of those. But there we go. We have the part we need. We're going up to level 16. Full energy. Okay, stage 16. We start things off by picking up a box, or not in this case, a box that belongs to one of the Dalmatians. So we've got too many presents once again. Jamming, super high tops. We can run fast. Run along the road for the full effect. No part to find, just get to the exit door. Anybody you see, pick it up. Just waiting around, just waiting to be picked up by a random three-legged alien from another planet. There we go. The telephone is ringing, but there's no one at home. But there's the exit door. I'm going in. 17 on the way. Stage 17, and we have a piece to our spaceship here, as well as boogeymen. Now, boogeymen are one of the most dangerous earthling creatures in the game. When you're not moving, they are invisible, and when they're moving, they're tiptoeing in the shadows and sneaking up on unsuspected victims and shouting boogie 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 at them. And when you do that, they do drain a lot of your energy. Now, if you're playing a game of Deal or No Deal, you open a box just like that. It could be anything from a penny to £250,000. That's something completely different. Right, our speedy boots have run out. Let's go and find the next piece for our spaceship. Now, I'm going to use another one of those because they're very, very good for jumping over small platforms. Right, congratulations, you are now a peanut, which is another upgrade. But then again, that's a very, very good thing. And he sounds pleased, I don't blame him. ToeJam is a peanut. They jump over small gaps, just not big gaps. And it's very good for getting away from boogeymen. And there is the next piece, which is a rear leg. Nice. On we go. I'm going to use this before it runs out. Let's go and find the exit door. Make sure you time it right because you're going to fall off the cliff and go onto the previous stage. There's a ringing telephone. I do not need it, but what I do need is an elevator door. And I found one. There we go. A lot happened on that one, a lot of jumping, and I turned into a peanut. But there we go. We're going to level 18. Stage 18. Nothing to find. Find the exit door. Now, ToeJam and Earl received positive reviews, which Bill Paris of UGO described as almost unanimous critical acclaim. However, Sega deemed it a commercial failure due to low initial sales. The game built a cult following through word of mouth, and it was further aided by the Sega Genesis Christmas 1991 sales spike caused by the release of Sonic the Hedgehog. ToeJam and Earl was considered a cult success, according to Ken Horwitz, 2016, page 74, author of Playing the Next Level History of American Sega Games. In all, the game sold 350,000 copies for Sega, a remarkable feature for such an unconventional title on the fledgling console. Ed Summit Weekly picked the game as the 9th greatest game available in 1991, saying the simply hilarious from the Warner Brothers cartoon-inspired sound effects to the rap songs players can improvise while using the control pad. Blimey, that's difficult to read. I'm trying to avoid getting run over by a lawnmower, but I am picking up a telephone. As you would do while getting attacked by a guy smoking a cigar and mowing his lawn. Right, avoid the baby, and we go through the door. There we go. Not professionally done, but there we go. We're out. Apologies if you heard my phone there. That was Lemmings. Right, we're going to level 19. Nearly there. Okay, 19. We start things off with chickens. There's more chickens in this game than it's on Chicken Run. Right, on we go. Avoid the tomatoes. Now, if you get the right present, you actually fire them back at them. Right, money. We have a buck. Now, Mean Machines found the game addictive and original, but found the fault with the slow-paced combat. One of the viewers said, not everyone will like it. It's not normal enough for mass appeal, but I think it's destined to become a massive cult classic. GamePro called the game originally incredible and praised its graphics, music and humour. Megatech praised the graphics and the two-player option and said the game was great fun and pure and simple. It's not pure and simple, especially in the later levels when you get things like ice cream trucks and people pushing their lawnmowers. Right, we need to find this next exit. So much custard. There's more custard in this game than there is in a bird's custard factory. Right, Right, tornadoes, my lord. Yum. Fries. I like fries. Right, lots of passageways opening up, and we're gonna get... No, we're not. Oh, my lord. Outrun. Outrun them. Go, go, go. Where's the exit door? Whoa! That's the worst enemy of the lot. That is the worst one. Right, I'm going around in a circle. Where is the exit? Where is the exit? Okay. Yeah, that is one of the worst ones in this game. He is dangerous. You don't want to be killed by an ice cream truck. Now, normally on the back of an ice cream truck, it will actually say, mind that child. Not here, mind the ice cream truck. Now, normally, kids hear an ice cream truck, they go, Mummy, Mummy, Daddy, Daddy, can I have an ice cream? You don't want one for that one. Avoid at all costs. And avoid evil chickens throwing evil tomato mortars. Level 20, a piece is here. Let's go and find it. I'm on a run like Forrest Gump. Now, Mega said it was an okay game, but one which becomes completely essential when playing with someone else. Got any friends? Buy this. Haven't got any friends? Buy this and make some. The game also appeared at number 26 on the list of the best games of all time. Entertainment Weekly praised the absolutely hilarious and nice sound effects and music. Jeff Kastari of Boys Life called it another hot game for the Sega Genesis alongside Sonic the Hedgehog. We've got an awesome snowboard. Ed Martinez of Game Informer commented on the game's soundtrack along with the unique concept, but found it too easy. Right, let's go find the exit. It's at the top right corner of the screen. Now I'm getting chased by a boogeyman. Now if things get bad, Jamie, jump into the water. You're safe from everything apart from sharks, but there shouldn't be any sharks here. Right, I'm going to stick to the road and go a lot faster. Right, we need to get up to the top right section. And if we stick to the road, we should be okay. Providing an ice cream truck doesn't arrive on the scene. Now, if you're running on the grass or on custard, you don't run as fast as you would do if you're running on the road. But he's really going for it. Look at those legs go. He does have 3 legs. Pick up any presents you see, provided we have enough. No, we don't have enough. Okay. Right, we're not far away. Somewhere around here, there is a secret path. There we go. Boom, pow. Okay, find that exit door. I'm so pleased this game does not have time limit. Can you imagine this game with a time limit? It's hard enough. There we go. Whoa, don't fall off the edge. Don't fall off the edge. There we go. There is the exit door. We have the piece we needed. Should we get some food? Why not? Not bad. Bacon and eggs eaten off the floor. Nice. Go for it. #21, and a piece is here. Let's go and find it. It's now a viewer published in both Chicago Tribune and Rome News Tribune likened ToeJam and Earl an outer space rap version of Abbott and Costello. The reviewers liked it and called it the funniest game we've seen in a long time and praised the soundtrack and its graphics and action. Right, lots of boogie boogies and a lot of custards. Now over here is where we find the next piece. Avoid being consumed by a tornado. Now we're sinking. We are really sinking here. Right, let's get the next item. What is it? It's a righteous Rapmaster capsule. There we go. Starting to look like a spaceship now. There we go. Pick up the telephone while we're here. Why not? There we go. And pick up a fudge cake and a present. No, we can't pick up a present. Right. Okay, we're flying through the air. This is one of the best weapons in this game. Now, not many enemies can attack you while you're flying through space. However, it doesn't last forever. Now, if you're in this situation, it runs down. Believe it or not, you're going to die. You're going to fall quite some distance. At the moment, it's starting to flash. And the faster it flashes, the closer it is to running out. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There we go. Superb. Down to earth we go. Let's pick up a candy cane. Nice. You're stuffed. That's a good thing. If you're stuffed, you've got full energy. 21 on the way. 22. The Phantom Ice Cream Truck. Quite possibly the most feared of all Earthlings. Many unsuspecting victims have been lured out of the safety of their own homes with the sweet tingling sound of music, only to see the ghostly ice cream truck bearing down on them from out of the mist. No one really knows the story behind the spectre of the frozen confections, but it's sure to be a tragic and awe-inspiring one. The most difficult enemy by an absolute long shot, the evil ice cream truck. Now, the lifelines I have is the current presence I have, water, and narrow passageways. Now, I've just been run over by one, but also been attacked by a bin. Right, let's get out of here. Pick up the present. Now, when it reaches the end of the screen, it will actually explode into a puff of smoke. Now, even though he can't go down here, he will try. They do try. But we're not done yet. There's another one. Right. He's trying. He's really trying. Right, I'm going to hit you with everything I've got. What have I got? How about a boombox? Have a boombox. There we go. That stops you. You want to stop an evil phantom ice cream truck? Chuck a boombox at them. Right, let's go. Because unfortunately, it doesn't last forever. Okay. Where is the... There we go. Let's get out of here. Energy is taking a bit of a hit, but there's not a lot of food here. Even though we're walking in lots and lots and lots of custard. There's a boogie boogie, there's a present, and some fries. Yum. Quickly. Being chased by a boogeyman in a dangerous situation. There we go. Superb. Thanks to the boombox. 23 of 25 on the way. 23. Right. A piece is here. Let's go and get it. Right, we have shark-infested waters. Keep away from shark-infested waters. Unless you've been attacked by something. Right. On we go. We have candy canes and sleeping evil dentists. Now, no one likes going to the dentist. And you don't want to be attacked by a dentist either. But make sure you creep past him. That way you don't wake him up. I'm surprised the telephone hasn't woken him up. There we go. Let's answer the telephone, shall we? There we go. There's a few more squares. Not quite celebrity squares. But let's see what we can do. We have bumblebees. A bin, which is not an evil one. Okay, we need some platforms to show themselves. These chickens do what they do best. Shooting tomatoes at you. I don't know what that is, but it looks pretty manky. So avoid it. And avoid him. Jump into the water if you need to, or get pushed in one by an evil dentist. Avoiding him at all costs. I am not. Okay, where is this part? Right, don't eat that. That is mouldy cheese. I'm being chased by an evil, crazy dentist. Right, there's the part we need, but we need some food. Something that's not mouldy. The right megawatt speaker. Nice. You cannot follow me into the water. I know you're a crazy dentist, but you're not that crazy. Right, pick up some cereal. Not bad. Better with milk, in my opinion. Right, now we head down and we have to go into shark-infested territories. Level 23. ToeJam is a peanut. Earl is on vacation. More boogie boogie people. I just saw you. And evil chickens. Okay. There's money? Yes. Now, I'm not risking that because I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy means you're not going to have enough oxygen. So, unfortunately, I have to take the long way round. But we have been... Yes! We're now a dude! we go. There's some eggs and some bacon. It's not on a plate, I don't care. I'm eating it. Avoid that evil crazy dude. Even though I am a dude. ToeJam is a dude. Right, the exit is in the middle of this water. What is worrying is I don't have a lot of energy. So I've got to pick the... Ooh. Right, I'm dead. Yeah, you laugh at me, evil dentist. Right, okay. Well, that has replenished my energy. So many dentists here. There we go. Getting out of this crazy area. Level 24. We start things off by walking over and eating bacon and eggs off the floor, making them stuffed. Not the end of the world, mates. As long as you're not hungry. The Toronto Star acclaimed the game's hilariously designed two-split two-player game mode and said if you've got a Sega Genesis system, you simply must check this out. Awesome zap and roll game. Sega Vision praised the game's no repetitive action and said this is the zaniest game ever rocked Sega Genesis system. Several months after the game's release, Mega ranked it in the 13th best Sega Genesis game in the all-time top 100 games feature. The magazines praised the game superbly manic and zany action and deemed it both original and insane. And Channel 4's video game program GamesMaster gave the game a 70% rating. Now it's difficult to read and try not to fall off a narrow passageway, but we're safe from most enemies here. So this is the way to go. Now he's walked so much today, so much. Right, no enemies here apart from dancers. There we go. Directly below is the exit door, as well as a cake, and it's too stuffed for it, but he took it anyway. There we go. We'll go into the final level, which is level 25. On we go. Level 25. The final piece is here. And so are bumblebees, custard, money, and presents. Let's go for it. The edit is in your sights. Look at him go. Avoid the tornado. Avoid bumblebees and don't fall into the custard. He's going for it. He's on a mission. Telephone is ringing. Boogeymen are doing what they do best. I'm going to hit them with a boombox. There we go. Start dancing. Pick up a telephone. There we go. Superb. Keep going. Provided that boombox keeps booming, enemies will keep dancing, including evil dentists. Look at him go. He's not dancing, he should be. Oh, he is dancing now. Huh. Go, go, go. Earl is on vacation. He's done absolutely nothing. You've done all the work, ToeJam, the dude. There we go. Avoid the bumblebees. And we're good to go. Yes! There we go. The Hyperfunk Thruster. There we go. It's now officially complete.
Jamming.
Just hope it flies. There we go. I did it. We did it. We both did it. Earl did nothing. The door is open. In you go. Have a little dance. Why not? A celebration dance. Climb aboard. Shut the door. And off we go. Don't know why you want to leave Earth. Oh, that's pretty good. Crank it. Earth's not all that bad. There we go. Credits. Game design Greg Johnson. Game program Mark Forsanga. Additional programming Robert Leyland. Music direction Mark Miller. Music composition Mark Baker. Artwork Greg Johnson, Avril Harrison. Sound effects Robert Leyland and Mark Miller. Infallibility aid Robert Ritchie and Fred Ford. Producer Scott Burford and awesome supporter Hugh Bowen. And the Johnson for Sanger production. Don't know if I read that perfectly or not, I'm not sure. But there we go, there is where you want to be. That is your planet. And that's how you should have landed. Professionally. Right, it's not done yet with a bonus stage. Now we've got to find his friends and family. Which is a nice touch to this game. But this is actually your planet. There's not going to be any enemies here. Not a single one. Why should there be? There we go. I don't know where Earl is. Really don't know where he is. And I can't actually talk to any of these characters. Welcome home. You made it. Yo, cuz. Hello, mate. My hero. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Very jolly bunch. Yeah. What did you bring me? Nothing. A spaceship that works. Happy days. Where's my money? Yo, cuz. Hello. Don't know your name, but hello. I'm gonna faint. There we go. Looks good to me. There's your family. What took you so long? You didn't do anything, mate. You did nothing. Apart from break it. There we go. There's his family, and there's Earl's family as well. The end. Bust a move. ToeJam. Okay, everybody, that's the end of my video. That is ToeJam and Earl on the Mega Drive. This is actually replacing an earlier video I did of this game on my channel. Hopefully this is a lot better. But this is Jamie from All Those Games. Please like, please comment, please share. Please subscribe to my channel, Facebook fan page, on Instagram, also on Twitch. Just type in All Those Games, you find it fairly easy. And please remember to click on the bell icon that will notify you if videos upload. Fantastic. I'm not doing these sort of videos, I'm happy making live streams on Friday night, UK time, 8 o'clock. So I'll wait till next time. Take it easy. Ciao, bye. See ya. As they attempt to rescue the... Let me say that twice. Oh, the tea. ToeJam and Earl is an action game developed by Johnson Vorsander Productions. Jamie, your screen's not close enough. ToeJam and Earl is an action game developed by Johnson Vorsander Productions and published by Sega for the Sega Master Productions and published by Sega for the Sega Master Okay, this other game is ToeJam and Earl on the Xbox. ToeJam and Earl design was heavily influenced by the role-playing game Rogue, and took it from such as ToeJam and Earl's design was heavily influenced by the role-playing and took it from such. Oh Lord, Jamie. Right, so there's 25 levels. Some of them have ships to the